When it comes to Google Ads, the array of choices that you are given can seem overwhelming. You have multiple ad formats to choose from and countless ways to reach your audience. Most people will start with the search network as it seems easy and straightforward to start with, and then slowly they'll venture into display ads. But realistically, this is not the best way to use either format. So which format is best for driving sales and which is best for brand awareness? In this video, I'm going to cover search ads versus display ads, when exactly to use each format and how to optimize them for the best results possible. The reality is, both search and display ads are massively effective, but they work in vastly different ways. So matching your advertising needs with the right advertising format is crucial to your success. So what are search ads? Search ads are the ads that most people think of when it comes to Google Ads. They're the most popular form of PPC advertising, whereby advertisers will pay to have their ads show up within search results. These ads usually show up at the top of the page above organic results. Google Search Ads uses a simple auction-based model in which advertisers bid on keywords. For example, a search for order flowers online shows 4 ads above the organic search results. Each search ad is made up of 3 parts. A headline, this is the heading or title of the ad. A display URL, this is the URL that shows up at the top of the ad. The description, this is the description of the ad, which gives the user more information about the services or products being advertised. All these parts are designed to convince users to click through to the advertiser's website. Search ads can also have ad extensions added that will provide the user with additional information. These ad extensions include site link extensions, call extensions, call-out extensions, structured snippet extensions, message extensions, location extensions, price extensions, app extensions, and promotion extensions. The search network is one of the best places to advertise, and it's been reported that on average, advertisers make £2 for every £1 they spend. How high up in search results your ad is shown, how often they're shown, and how much you pay per click is all controlled by quality score. If you want to learn more about quality score, check out my previous video here and you'll learn all about it there. So, what are display ads? Although display ads are set up and managed within the Google Ads interface, they perform very differently than their search counterparts. Display ads are picture-based ads that you'll see on certain websites. They can show up at the top of the page, on the side, or within the content of the page itself. They are made up of 4 components. An image, this is the main image you will see in the ad. A headline, this is the headline or title of the ad. The description, this is the description of the ad, which gives the user more information about the service or products being advertised. A CTA button, this is a button on the ads such as buy now or learn more. When, where and how your ads are shown is determined by the location and audience you set up. Unlike search ads, display ads aren't limited to only showing up in one location. The display network, which is all of the websites that allow Google to place ads, is made up of over 2 million websites worldwide, and this includes email inboxes too. So what is the difference between search ads and display ads? The main difference between search ads and display ads is the audiences. Search ads serve people actively looking for your products or services. This is known as an active audience. And this is exactly why search ads need to focus on the searcher's intent. Display ads, on the other hand, are a passive audience. This basically means that the people that are seeing your ads are not the ones that are actively searching for them. Instead of targeting particular searches, display ads use audiences to target specific people. For example, if you're selling a course on woodwork, you could target an audience that has an interest in DIY. Or if you sell flower bouquets, you could target people who recently got engaged or who have an interest in wedding supplies. Conversion rates. As you may expect, the average conversion rate and cost per click vary massively between the 2 formats. The average conversion rate for the search network across all industries is 4.4%, whereas for the display network it's only 0.57%. The average cost per click across all industries for the search network is $2.41, whereas it's only 59 cents for the display network. So when do you use each ad type? Google recommends that you use both search and display simultaneously, as this will give the most reach to an advertiser. However, reaching the most amount of people possible is not always the outcome you're looking for. especially as the key to successful marketing is reaching the right audience, not just the largest one possible. So when should you use search ads? SEO has become a much more popular form of marketing in most recent years. However, SEO can take a long time to get consistent results. Often, comparative content such as blogs focus on organic results, whereas search ads lead people to solutions in a much more efficient way. This makes search ads a great way to bring in traffic while your organic search is building up. You can also use search ads to support organic results. This means you have twice the chance of turning up in search for a certain keyword. To capture high intent leads. Since Google Ads uses keywords to match your ads with what users type in, you can accurately predict intent. This means Google Ads can target those people that are ready to sign up or buy now. If you use a good mix of match types as well as negative keywords, you can really narrow down this search to the most relevant people possible. To capture local search. With search ads, you can target locations based on geographical areas. For instance, if you run a local pet store in Canterbury, you wouldn't want people in Edinburgh to find it. Not only do search ads allow you to target certain areas, but you can also create local search campaigns. These campaigns display ads within the local pack, which you can find at the top of most Google searches, as well as in the Maps tab. To promote urgent products. Search ads are perfect for urgent or emergency products such as locksmiths or plumbers. These are products or services that people are in urgent need of now and they can't wait around to find it. So display ads or social ads are not going to be the best fit for this type of need. As an additional note, these types of urgent searches are more than likely going to be found on a mobile phone, or people are going to be searching on a mobile, so make sure that your website is mobile responsive. If you have a smaller budget. If you have a smaller budget or you're just starting out in ads, then search ads are the best place to start. Search ads are pay per click, so you pay for only when someone comes to the site and you can easily control how much you pay. Bidding on long-tail keywords or highly relevant searches gives you more control over when your ads are showing and on what searches. This way you have a better way of predicting a higher ROI or return on investment. And it's a great way to test the waters of advertising for your business. Once you've mastered that, you can consider expanding your reach using display ads. So when to use display ads? When your product or service is visual. One of the main advantages of display ads is that you can be visually based, so you can use either images or videos. So if you have a visually relevant product, such as homeware or clothing or even holidays, then display ads are going to be the best bet for you. To build product or brand awareness. As mentioned before, display ads have a passive audience. This means that people that are going to be seeing your ads are likely still in the interest phase of the customer journey. This makes the display network great at creating interest as well as demand for your product, especially if they don't know that they need it yet. This means you can use display ads to cultivate a feeling of want or need for your product, instead of capitalising on one that already exists like the search network does. If your sales cycle is longer. Display ads are ideal for products or services that require a longer sales cycle, such as items with a higher value that need a longer time of consideration before buying, such as cars, business software or holidays. In these kind of situations, you need to stay at the forefront of a potential customer's mind, and this is how display ads really excel. To reach niche markets. One of the reasons that make display ads successful is that they are found on websites where users are already spending their time. Google matches your audience with your ad to find relevant users across the multiple websites in the display network. So now that we know what search ads and display ads are, how do we best optimize them to get them performing at their best? So starting off, search ads. As previously mentioned, search ads are the best at capturing customer intent. So capturing that intent within your ad text is crucial to your success. When a user comes to Google with a pain point or a need, that need or pain point will be clear within the search term that they use. So say a user has a leak in their bathroom and they go to Google with the search term emergency plumber. They won't have time to wait to find a display ad, and this is where search ads excel. Search ads thrive on direct intent-based searches. A great way to analyse the intent for a certain search is to look at the organic listings for that keyword. This will help you understand how to structure your ads to best fit that customer's intent. So in our search for an emergency plumber, the organic listings give a lot of details for different plumbers, so a search ad giving those details will probably do quite well. However, if you were searching for something like best headphones, the organic results focus on comparative content, such as opinions and reviews, whereas all the search ads are single companies claiming to be the best headphone. So for this comparison, I don't expect these ads to convert very well, since the ad content and the intent of the user don't really line up. Just bidding on keywords isn't enough. You need to think about the expectation of a search ad. Once you've cracked this, you're well on your way to having professional search Google ads. So how do you optimize display ads? The biggest mistake people make when it comes to display ads is comparing their results against search ads. It can be frustrating if you're seeing great results in the search network, and then when you come across the display network, while the clicks are cheap, the conversions just aren't coming in. The display network can be a lot cheaper than the search network, with the average CPC of just 50p, but the average conversion rate is less than 1%. This low conversion rate often leads people to abandon the display network. For you to get the display network to work for you, you need to understand the customer journey. The display network works to create demand rather than answer demand. You can use display ads to create a want or need instead of utilising on one that already exists. So make sure your display ads stand out against the crowd and that the content that you use is exciting. So now that you know all about search ads and display ads, you'll know that using the right advertising platform at the right time is key to your success. Both the display network and the search network have their uses. Understanding their distinctions and where they excel is crucial to your marketing goals. After you've chosen which ad format to use, make sure that your landing pages are up to scratch. If you want to know how to make a great landing page, check out our previous video here where you can learn about that there. Display ads and search ads are both great at driving sales. You just need to provide the right offer and creativity for each. If you want to learn more about Google Ads or marketing in general, then like, subscribe and comment below. And don't forget to check out my video on Google Ads quality score so you can get your ads ranking higher than ever, all while paying less for each click. Bye!